So the Sega Dreamcast is getting in line with the current generation of consoles. Pretty crazy to think about, but there is a really cool thing that has shown up here, and that is that the Sega Dreamcast is getting cloud save support. So we're going to talk about that, but before we do, if you like talking retro games, Nintendo Switch, handhelds, analog pocket, and anything in that realm of gaming, hit the subscribe button, as I do enjoy just doing these types of discussions and playing some games as well and showing off some of the games that I do play on those consoles. Obviously with the Switch 2 coming up, there will be a lot to go over. But the Dreamcast is a console that came out in 1999, a phenomenal console with a great lineup. Obviously we know what happened with the Dreamcast. It failed, and then Sega went full third-party publisher and stopped making any more hardware. But the Dreamcast, people still love playing it. And one of the things with older generations of consoles is having to deal with keeping your saves. If there's memory cards, you have the VMU on the Dreamcast and everything. Well, it looks like for the Dreamcast specifically, this problem is going to be alleviated for a lot of people, as it is now getting cloud save support. For all of those out there who are still playing your Dreamcast and you are wondering what is the best way to save your games, this is going to be something that I think everyone will be happy to take advantage of. This comes via Robert Dale Smith here, and he puts out this tweet saying, open source self-hosted cloud saves, upload and download server designed for the Dreamcast web browser. And he goes on here with a video showing off exactly how this is going to work via, again, the Dreamcast web browser, the virtual VMU. You click on that, it is going to load up the cloud save area that you're going to be able to save all of your games. Virtual VMU, scrolling down the list of all of the games you played on the Dreamcast, you can save, you can delete them, you can click on them and get to that save, download it and all that stuff so that you are able to play where you left off. This is one of the coolest things I think I've seen in a while with these retro consoles, bringing back them to be able to be usable in current form in the current era of gaming where everything is the cloud save. I mean, if you use cloud saves across specifically Xbox, I think does it the best, because the cloud saves on Xbox literally transfer to anything that you play on console, PC, Game Pass, anything. No matter where you're playing, it automatically loads your save, so you don't really have to worry about downloading it and bringing it to the next device that you do have. And we're going to see this here now with the Dreamcast. One of the coolest things that I've seen pop up on a while with retro gaming stuff here, we go down into the comments and this person says, amazing work. Will it run in an Unraid Docker container? He says, it's simple PHP web app, so it shouldn't be too hard to wrap a Docker config around it. I still need to investigate the DreamPI ability to access locally hosted websites, or even better, just run it directly on the DreamPI. And if you don't know what the DreamPI is, for all of those out there who may be wondering, it is a piece of software that allows you to get your Dreamcast online and run software on Raspberry Pi, which is essentially a tiny little computer. If you have one of these, a lot of people use it for emulation, and they're able to play all of their games across many different platforms, connected to their TV, plugging in a control and everything. But very, very cool. So basically it just allows you to get your Dreamcast stuff online. This person says, I wish I knew how to hook up my Dreamcast online. I only have my default 56 kbps modem on it. And then this is where the DreamPI comes in. It says, I built a DreamPI and connected the 56K through it to my local network. Person says, amazing news. Had no idea this site existed. Any plans for other consoles? And this is very interesting, because if we can do this for the Dreamcast, essentially you're able to do this for the Xbox, the PS2, and the GameCube, which for a lot of people will be even more exciting than the Dreamcast if it wasn't a console that they had a lot of nostalgia for. And he says, just created it. GitHub will be up soon. It's specifically designed for the Dreamcast web browser and VMU file format, but it would be neat to look into other consoles that have browsers to see if they support file, upload, and download. But in general, new universal save site would be neat. So we could be seeing something here further for the other consoles. I would love this for specifically, I would say for me here, the GameCube, if they could get some cloud saves with those titles there. I mean, it'd be great for everything, but that would be very, very cool. Then there's some more information about the instructions and everything, but I think this is phenomenal. I love seeing this type of stuff, taking these older consoles that people still love to play and giving modern day features to them. So very cool stuff there. I wonder if there will be more to come. I would love Sega at some point to put out a Dreamcast Classic. I doubt that they will, but just seeing these older consoles being brought to the current generation in terms of the features, because cloud saves have been a lifesaver for a lot of people, and now you're going to be able to get them on the Dreamcast. But I'll end the video there. If you did enjoy this video, hit that thumbs up. If you're new here, hit that subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.